Freemers! Welcome back to another video. Now, you may be wondering, why, Kyle Freems? Why do you have detective gear on? Well, you see, today, I am Kyle Freems, federal investigator / private investigator, PI. Yes, I am quadruple investigating today. Today, Freemers, we are going to be looking into some news. Now, this is a new series I'm starting. I've done one video before titling it, but we are starting a new series called Freems News, where I will update you on all things Free Realms, Free Realms Sunrise, and Free Realms Sunrise staff. We are talking about the staff today. Now, there's a lot you guys probably don't know or that you haven't been paying attention to, and I am here to inform you of those ongoings. Now, follow me, and I will take you on a journey with my magnifying glass, and I will show you what's been going on. So, let's dive in, shall we? So, Freems News. Now, a lot has been going on within the Discord. I have found out some information. It's been crazy. It's been wild. It's been insane. So, why don't we start with who got promoted in the Free Realms Sunrise staff? Now, there's been some major promotions going on. Recently, Mimi has joined Team Operations, Mariah has joined Team Operations, and Mac is now in website development. Congrats. I am impressed. I really am. Now, I did get some clarification on this from a reliable source on the Team Operations role. So, basically, Team Operations is management, which is close to what I thought it was. And I have a quote from my reliable source. They call the shots to changes with the community and stuff. So, basically, anything you see going on in the community, they operate the changes. It's pretty wild. But the promotions aren't the most important part of this news. No, Freemers. No. It's not. It is important, you know. It's important to note that they got promoted and are doing more work within the community. But what we really have to look at is who got demoted. Yes, I'm going to show you some disturbing images. You might want to look away. Cover your eyes, children. Okay? We're going to dive into the demotions of the Free Realms Sunrise staff. Okay? You guys ready? All right, let's... I'm scared. I'm nervous. Okay, so about 5 people are no longer a part of the Free Realms Sunrise staff. Okay? Now, to start with is Luna and Emily. Now, Luna and Emily were both part of the enforcement team. I believe they have left on their own. I do know about Emily from my reliable source that they were just inactive. And they aren't in the server anymore. They just completely, I think they left. So they aren't on staff anymore, but they also just left the server entirely. So I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm assuming just left on own terms. Same thing goes for Luna, except Luna's still in the server. I believe it's a left on own terms type of deal. Now, I do believe everyone has left on their own terms. Okay? Everyone's left on their own terms. That's how it's worked. That's what I'm guessing here. Okay? I don't think there's any drama going on, according to my reliable source. I would like to think everyone left on their own terms, and you should think that too. Don't speculate now, okay? Let's not get crazy. All right. Now, moving on to the next demotions, Galaxy and Joanne, both enforcement members. Now, keep in mind, Emily was a senior enforcer, left because of inactivity. Joanne, normal enforcer, I'm assuming stepped down for their own reasons. That's my guess. Okay. I am hurt by Galaxy leaving, although I do have a reliable source saying that he left on his own terms. just couldn't keep up with the enforcement and all their ongoings, which I understand. You know, makes sense. It's a crazy world in there. It's a crazy world in the Freems Sunrise Discord. We need to respect their decisions for leaving. Okay? All right? So, yeah, I think Galaxy was the most surprising out of all of these. I am a little hurt by it. Golly, it hurts me in my core, but I know he's doing good. He's doing good. Now, I did say 5, didn't I? I did say 5 demotions. Now, you're probably thinking, well, who else could have left? Who else could have left the Freems Sunrise staff? Well, I'm here to tell you, Natai. Natai has left Freems Sunrise staff. Now, don't panic. Don't panic. Do nothing of the sort. No panicking here, okay? This is a non-panic environment, okay? We're going to keep it that way. All right? So, what did Natai do? Like, what was his job on the Freems Sunrise staff? Well, he was public relations. He was on the enforcement team. Okay, so that's 5 enforcers total gone. He was research and development. He was also team operations. Okay? He had 4 roles on the team, which is a lot to take on. Now, from my reliable source, okay, I will say this. The reliable source said he left on his own terms. He stepped down willingly. He wanted to. Okay? He left on his own terms. And that's that. So, the one thing I do have a question about, okay? The FRS contributor role is new. This is a new role. This is a new finding in my investigations. I did not cover this in my hierarchy video. We have a new role here. Now, I don't know where this is placed among the tier list, but I'm pretty sure that it is placed somewhere. I would say it's close to like audio and research and development roles in terms of the hierarchy. That's my guess. Now, what does it mean? Right? What does it mean? Now, it's pretty self-explanatory, but for those of you who can't read, okay, I will explain it to you. It means Natai, in this case, did a lot of work in the FRS Discord and was recognized for it. He did a lot of work. Dude did the most. He did some great PR, okay? He did some great PR. He was always interacting within the community. Now, he's still in the server, okay? I think only one person who has left the team is, you know, no longer in the server. But he's still in the server. He's a contributor. Yeah, he's done a lot. I think, I don't think there's any drama to go over here. I think, he left on his own terms, obviously. And yeah, he did a great job. He did a great job, especially the one time he, like, wrote an entire, like, essay addressing the concerns within the community. I appreciated that. That was great for him to do. I loved reading that. Now, there is one thing to consider here, though. It's one big thing is that Mayhem and Norman will have to PR unless more join the team. They are the only PR people, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I think it's more pressure on Norman to keep PRing. And if Norman leaves, well, I don't think he'll leave. He's a good dude. But if he does leave, that means I think they're going to have to find more PR. I think that would be a great idea. I don't know if PR is open as a role. If it is, I haven't checked, so I'm not sure. But hey, if you want to apply for PR, I would do it. They need the help. At least one more person. At least. So yeah, 5 enforcers. We're not just going to talk about, like, Natai had a lot of roles, but I just want to talk about the general, like, 5 enforcers have left the enforcement team on their own terms, but still 5 enforcers. Now, there is a question you guys are probably going to ask me. On a scale of Freems to Realms, how am I feeling? How am I feeling about this? Well, scared. I'm afraid. All right? The Freems Sunrise Discord, it's you know, it's a ghost town without 5 enforcers. Like, it's a little crazy. I mean, I did say there was a lot of enforcement, and I don't know if there's no way my video had anything to do with it, right? There's no way. There's no way, dude. How would that make sense? I basically said in that hierarchy video that there was a lot of enforcers, and then 5 just up and leave. That can't be a there's no way. There's no way they watched that video and were like, you know what? What if we just suggested that? Nah, we're not going to create drama. But what if, though? What if, right? So I think I'm in the realms sort of feeling, you know? I'm feeling pretty bad. I'm scared. Honestly. I mean, now there's less enforcement. I mean, you know, Dusk and Mimi, they have to pick up the slack. They have to work harder. They have to enforce more, and that scares me. They scare me. I am scared. I am very afraid for my life. I could die in there. Not literally, but I could die inside in there. You know, I don't want to do that. No one wants to do that. I'm just a little afraid for the future of the community. I mean, goodness, man. We're on the verge of the game releasing, possibly. And, you know, the only 2 enforcement people that enforce a lot in there scare me to death. I'm afraid, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than I'm scared. I wish I wasn't, you know. I wish I could just play in the Freems Sunrise Discord like a normal kid. Have a good life. But unfortunately, that can't happen. But that is your Freems news for the year, I assume. I don't know. If there is more news to cover that's big and like that, you will hear it straight from me directly from ya boy Freems, okay? I am federal investigator, private investigator, PI Kyle Freems, all right? I will be reporting news directly to you guys. If you have any questions regarding this stuff, feel free to let me know, but I feel like I have covered everything. I will not reveal my source. You know, got to keep my sources to my chest, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this has been Kyle Freems, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!